2020 జేఈఈ మెయిన్ ఫలితాలలో ఎన్ఎస్ఆర్ ఇంపల్స్ విద్యార్థుల ప్రభంజనం. ఆల్ ఇండియా అన్ని కేటగిరీస్లు 18, 35, 251, 253, 582, 606, 778, 780, 812, 821, 1031, 1049, 1303, 1575, 1654, 1753, 1754, 1978 ర్యాంకులే కాక మరెన్నో ఉత్తమ ఫలితాలు సాధించిన విద్యా సంస్థ ఎన్ఎస్ఆర్ ఇంపల్స్. ఈ ఫలితాలు సాధించడానికి కారణమైన లెక్చరర్లు మరియు తల్లిదండ్రులకు మా కృతజ్ఞతలు. ఎన్ఎస్ఆర్ ఇంపల్స్ ఎడ్యుకేషనల్ ఇన్స్టిట్యూషన్స్.
Medium. In absence of the medium. In absence of the medium means without medium how sound. Here we are discussing about sound. Right? What is sound? Sound waves are longitudinal in nature. Sound waves are longitudinal. Longitudinal waves mechanical or non-mechanical? Longitudinal waves are mechanical or non-mechanical? Mechanical. Mechanical waves means must require medium. Without medium, Doppler effect does not exist. So right? So that means in this situation here we are not considering the velocity of the medium. So all this must happens in the presence of the medium. So Doppler effect must happens in the presence of the medium. But here we are not considering the velocity of the medium. Here let Vw be the velocity of air. Velocity of the air. For example, in between us there is no transportation of the air. That means velocity of the air nearly 0. So, but outside the rooms generally air is flowing from one place to another place with certain speed. So, generally air speed is 15 kilometers per hour, let us say 5 kilometers per hour in different situations like that. If Vw is the velocity of the air, if we consider this one also, then this equation becomes F is equals to F naught into V plus or minus Vw plus or minus V naught divided by V plus or minus Vw plus or minus Vs. When the Vw is plus and when the Vw is minus. When the Vw is plus and when the Vw is minus. Here Vw is positive if velocity of sound and air are in the same direction. Vw is positive if the velocity of the sound and velocity of the air must be in the same direction, then Vw is positive. That means air is flowing in the direction of velocity of sound or sound is traveling in the direction of air. So then we can write V plus Vw here, and here Vw is negative if velocity of sound and air are in opposite direction. If Vw is considered as negative, so sound velocity, that means sound velocity and air. So now here I am talking, the sound is traveling away from me, but if the air is traveling towards me, so both are in opposite direction. In that situation, Vw is negative. If both are in the same direction, Vw is positive, like that. So this is one application. Next, for example, if the source is moving in a circular path, next application is if the source is moving in a circular path and the observer is standing exactly at the center of the circular path, what happens? If the observer is standing exactly at the center of the circular path, what happens? There is no Doppler effect because each and every situation the frequency received by the observer must be constant. There is no change. So now, for example, if the observer is standing outside, so this is observer. So at this position, let us say the source is moving in anti-clockwise direction. Let us say the source is moving in anti-clockwise direction. So at this position, this is the direction of velocity of source. At this position, the tangent indicates the direction of velocity of the source. So let us say this is the velocity of the source at that position. But at this position, the direction of velocity is like this. So let us say it is the second position and it is the first position, and it is third position and it is fourth position. So at third position, this is the velocity of source and this is the velocity of the source in different situations. See here, this is the first position. What is the if any body traveling in the circular path, how can we draw the direction of velocity? Tangent at any point gives the direction of velocity. See here, the point, here if you draw the tangent, that is towards the observer. Here if you draw the tangent, that is away from the observer. In these two situations, that is exactly perpendicular to the observer. The directions are perpendicular to the observer. So at 3 and 4th positions, third position and fourth position, the direction of velocity is perpendicular. So that's why Doppler effect is not possible. 3 and 4th positions, Doppler effect is not possible. Doppler effect is not possible. So let us say at first position, if the source is at the first position, then what happens? So apparent frequency is equals to original frequency into V, general formula, plus or minus V naught by V plus or minus Vs. So it is F naught into, what is the velocity of the observer? Observer is at rest. Here the observer is at rest. So that means velocity of the observer is 0, V. Here the source is moving towards the observer or away from the observer? In this situation, source is moving towards the observer. If the source is moving towards the observer, positive or negative? Negative, minus Vs. So F is equals to F naught into V by V minus Vs. Right? If the source is revolving in the circular path with certain angular velocity, then Vs can be written as F is equals to F naught into V by V minus R omega. If the source is rotating in a circular path with certain angular velocity, then F equals to F naught into V by V minus R omega, V minus R omega. So this is at first position. Next, at second position, F is equals to F naught into V, observer is at rest, 0, by V. Here the source is moving away from the observer. That means plus Vs. So F is equals to F naught into V by V plus Vs. In terms of angular velocity, we can write it as V by V plus R omega. In terms of angular velocity, V equals to V by V minus R omega or V plus R omega. This is one application. In the same way, if the observer is rotating in the circular path and the source is at rest, in this situation also we can observe the same. Here, if observer is moving towards the source, here plus V naught divided by Vs is 0, V plus R omega by V, or here V minus R omega by V. Got it? Here the same situation. Here what we are considering, source is moving in the circular path and the observer standing outside that, and it is at rest. Observer is at rest. In the same situation, if the observer is rotating in the circular path and the source is outside the circular path, the same situation, but here Vs is 0. In that situation, velocity of the source is 0, but observer can be written as V naught in terms of angular velocity r omega, like that. So, next case, for example, if the observer moving like this and the source moving like this is the velocity of the observer and this is the velocity of the source. Now, the observer is moving along the horizontal direction and the source is moving along the vertical direction. In this situation, what happens? Both are mutually perpendicular. Is there any Doppler effect exist or not? Definitely exist, because the component of velocity is here. See here, it makes an angle theta 1 with horizontal and it makes an angle theta 2 with horizontal. It makes an angle theta 1 with horizontal, it makes an angle theta 2 with the horizontal. What is its component of velocity of observer here? V naught cos theta 1, right? Velocity is a vector, it can be resolved into components. So, this is V naught cos theta 1 and here it is Vs cos theta 2. Along the line joining these two conditions, the component of observer velocity is V naught cos theta 1, component of source velocity is Vs cos theta 2. So, both are moving towards each other here, both are moving towards each other. Now, apparent frequency can be written as F naught into V, observer, component of observer is moving towards the source, plus V naught cos theta 1 divided by V, component of source velocity is moving towards the observer, minus Vs cos theta 2. That is the situation. Whatever it may be the situation, we have to use only one formula. F is equals to F naught into V plus R minus V naught by V plus R minus Vs. Not more than that. But just we are, when it is positive, when it is a sign conventions, just we are using sign conventions, that's all. That is important here. So, here, so V naught cos theta 1 in this direction, Vs cos theta 2 in this direction. This one. F equals to F naught into V plus, because observer is moving towards the source and the source is also moving towards the observer in this situation. So, this. Next, situations here. So, let us say it is the wall, rigid wall. For example, if the vehicle traveling towards the wall, so this is the source, this is the source which produces sound, this is moving towards the wall and the person stands between the wall and the source. The person is at rest, the person is the observer and it is moving with velocity Vs. how many frequencies received by the person? See here. So this is the vehicle traveling towards the wall, and the observer is placed between the vehicle and the wall. Observer is standing between vehicle and the wall. What is the vehicle here? That is the source. It produces sound. That means the person blowing horn. So that is the source. This produces certain amount of frequency. How many number of frequencies received by the observer? How many number of frequencies here? Two frequencies. One is directly heard by the source, another one is reflected by the wall. Generally, this person receives how many frequencies? Two. What are those two? One is directly received by the source, another one is reflected from the wall. So, two frequencies. First case, the person observes or receives two frequencies. First one is directly from source. Directly from source. Let us say it is F1 is equals to F0 into F1 is equals to F0 into observer is at rest, plus or minus 0. Here this is the observer. The person is the observer. It is at rest, and the source is moving towards the observer. If the source is moving towards the observer, what is the Vs is positive or negative? Negative. V minus Vs. So F1 is equals to F0 into V by V minus Vs. F1 is equals to F0 into V by V minus Vs. Got it? This is the first frequency received by the observer. Next, the person observes frequency reflected from the wall. Frequency reflected from the wall. What is the frequency reflected from the wall? How can we calculate that? That is important here. So, first, just we have to consider, forget about this observer. Listen the situation carefully. So, forget about this observer, and the source is moving towards the wall, and here the wall acts as the observer. In the second situation, what is the second situation here? Wall reflects a certain amount of frequency. అప్పుడు అంటే ఫస్ట్ మనకు వాల్ రిఫ్లెక్ట్ చేయాలి అంటే so that means the wall must have receive certain amount of frequency. So that means initially, forget about this observer, the source is moving towards the wall, this wall acts as the observer. What is the frequency received by the observer? So let us say F2 is equals to F0 into V by V minus Vs. F2 equals to F0 into V by V minus Vs, right? Because the source is moving towards the moving towards the wall. Now this wall reflects. Whatever it may be the frequency received by the wall, the same amount of frequency must be reflected, and here both are at rest. Now in case of reflection, this wall acts as the source and observer acts as observer. Then in case of reflection process, this wall acts as the source. First initial situation, forget about this observer, and the source is moving towards the wall. Next, in this situation, this wall acts as a observer. First case, forget about this. Source is moving towards the wall. First wall acts as observer. It observes certain amount of frequency. How much it is? F2. How much it is? F2. F2 is equals to F0 into V by V minus Vs. Now it reflects. During that reflection process, this wall acts as the source. Here in this situation, source is at rest, observer is at rest. Source is at rest and observer is at rest. What is the frequency observed by the wall? F2. So that means the observer receives the frequency reflected from the wall is equals to F2. Whatever is the frequency received by the wall, it reflects same amount of frequency. So because both are at rest, whatever is the frequency reflects, same amount of frequency it receives. So that is F2. What is the difference of frequencies? Delta F is equals to F1 minus F2. First, the observer receives direct frequency. After that, he receives reflected one. See here. So delta F is equals to, what is F1? F0 into V by V minus Vs minus F2 is F0 into V by V minus Vs. 0. That means the observer receives same amount of frequency. That is the situation. That means if the observer is placed between source and the wall, he receives the same amount of frequencies. Generally he receives two frequencies. One is directly, another one is reflected. So directly is this much, reflected also this much. Because why only this one? Because both are at rest. So that is the situation. This is one condition. Next, here the observer is placed outside. Here let us say this is the position of the observer, and here the vehicle is like this. It is the source. It is the observer. This is the next situation. What happens here? So observer and it is the source. So now what happens here? Here also the same. Observer receives how many frequencies? Definitely 2. Here also the observer receives the 2 frequencies. One is directly from the source, another one is reflected from the wall. So in this situation, here the observer is placed outside of these two. Outside, observer here, this is the source and this is the wall. So observer receives again 2 frequencies. One is directly, another one is reflected. What that person observes 2 frequencies, first one is directly from the source. What is the condition? Here observer at rest. Source is moving away from the observer. F1 is equals to F0 into V plus 0 by V plus Vs, because source is moving away from the observer. So F0 into V by V plus Vs. So that is the frequency received by the observer directly. Next, here in this situation, second situation, forget about observer. Source is moving towards the wall. Now the wall acts as imaginary observer, imaginary or pseudo observer, whatever it is. The wall acts as the imaginary observer. What is the frequency received by the wall here? Frequency received or observed by the wall. How much? F2 is equals to F0 into V by V minus Vs, because the source is moving towards the observer. Again, whatever is the frequency received by the wall, the wall reflects same amount of frequency. So wall reflects same frequency and the observer receives the same. Observer receives the same because both are at rest. Both are at rest. So here wall reflects, observer receives. Both wall is acts as the imaginary source. In the second situation, wall acts as the imaginary source and observer. Both are at rest. So that is wall reflects the frequency and the observer receives the same. That is equals to F2. Now difference in frequencies now. Delta F is equals to F1 difference F2. Which one is more here? F2 is more or F1 is more? Definitely F2 is more. F2, let us say do F2 minus F1. So delta F is equals to F2 is equals to F0 into V by V minus Vs minus F0 into V by V plus Vs. Delta F is equals to F0 V common 1 by V minus Vs minus 1 by V plus Vs. So delta F is equals to F0 V into V plus Vs minus V plus Vs divided by V square minus Vs square. Delta F is equals to Vs plus Vs 2 F0 V Vs divided by V square minus Vs square. 2 F0 V into Vs divided by V square minus Vs square. That is the difference in frequency received by the observer in two different cases. First case is directly, second case is reflected from the wall. Right? What the situation? Observer is placed outside. Next. Next case, again same model. This is the wall. Source and observer. This vehicle produces source, this is produces and it is observer. That means the observer is inside the car. Driver. Then what happens? So first again here also the observer receives two frequencies. One is directly because the person is inside the car only. He is only blows the horn. The driver only blows the horn. So whatever is the frequency produced by the source, first the observer receives the same because he is inside. For example, we are moving in train, whatever is the frequency produced by the train, we observe the same. But outside the train, if the train is approaching us or receding us, the frequency changes. But if we are in the train, frequency must be same. That is, so here the observer is inside the vehicle. Now in this situation what happens? So here first here also observer receives two frequencies. Observer receives two frequencies. First one is directly from the source. No change. Whatever is the frequency produced by the source, observer receives the same. There is no change in that. So directly, let F naught be the frequency produced by the source, frequency produced by the source, then observer receives same, that is equals to F naught. And here the vehicle is moving towards the wall with velocity x or velocity whatever it is. The vehicle is moving towards the wall with velocity x. Now in this situation, second case, the observer receives reflected frequency from the wall. Second, observer in the car or vehicle receives sound reflected from wall. So in this situation, first case is source. This car acts as the source. Car is moving towards the wall. Then the wall acts as the imaginary observer. First, car moving towards wall. So wall acts as imaginary observer or pseudo observer. So in this situation, the frequency received by the wall. What is the amount of frequency received by the wall? F1 is equals to F naught into V by V minus X, because source is moving towards the observer. Observer is at rest. Wall must be at rest. Here the wall must be at rest, but the observer is moving towards the wall. Source is moving towards the wall. Here the wall acts as the observer. So observer is at rest. Source is moving towards the wall. So that's why V by V minus X. Now the second condition. Now the wall acts as imaginary source. And it produces sound of frequency F1. Whatever is the observed by the wall, whatever is the frequency observed by the wall, it produces same. So therefore, and in this situation, here in this situation, wall is the source and the driver acts as observer. Clarity వచ్చింది ఇక్కడ. సెకండ్ కేస్ ఇది. ఈ పాయింట్ అర్థం అవ్వాలండి. So first it is directly, the observer receives the direct frequency, no doubt about that. In the second case, the car is moving towards the wall, so that the driver in the car observes reflected frequency or reflected sound from the wall. One is direct sound, another one is reflected sound. What reflected sound vinali ante first time avvalandi, wall observes certain amount of frequency, so that's why wall acts as the wall acts as the observer first. So what is the frequency received by the observer? This one. Whatever is the frequency observed by the wall, it reflects the same one. During that reflection, that wall acts as source and the driver in the car acts as observer. So what is the frequency received by the observer? So F2 is equals to F1 into V plus X by V. Why I am writing F1 here? Why I am writing F1? So because the wall producing frequency, what it absorbed? This much. So whatever is the frequency absorbed by the wall, it reflects the same only. So that's why F2 equals to F1 into V plus X. Observer is moving towards the wall and source is at rest, because the wall acts as the source. So from this I am writing F2 is equals to, what is the value of F1? F naught into V by V minus X into V plus x by V. So F2 is equals to F naught into V plus x by V minus x. This is the final frequency received by the observer. F naught into V plus x by V minus x. So what is the difference in frequencies? Delta F is equals to F2 minus F naught. Because initially what is the frequency received by the observer? F naught. So that's why delta F equals to F2 minus F naught. What is F2? F naught into V plus x by V minus x minus F naught. So F naught common, V plus x by V minus x minus 1. F naught into V minus x is the LCM. V plus x minus V plus x. So delta F is equals to F naught into 2x by V minus x. Delta F is equals to F naught into 2x by V minus x. So that is this is beat frequency, let us say difference in frequency observed directly and reflected. This is one condition. So కొంచెం కేర్ఫుల్గా ఉంటే చాలన్న. What is source and what is observed. So this is the most somewhat complicated in Doppler effect. ఎందుకంటే టఫ్ అయితే ఏముండదు డాప్లర్ ఎఫెక్ట్లో. మోస్ట్ డాప్లర్ ఎఫెక్ట్లో కల్లా టఫ్ ప్రాబ్లం అంటే ఇదే. అంటే 2 కండిషన్స్ ఉన్నాయి కాబట్టి. Next, same situation. Let us say it is the source and here is the observer, and let us say it is wall. If the wall moving, if the wall is in motion either towards or away, so in that situation what happens? Source and observer are at rest. Source and observer both are at rest, and here the wall is in motion, moving target. Then what is the frequency received by the observer? What happens now? Here so here let us say this wall is moving in this direction with velocity x. This is the position of the source and this is the position of the observer, and the wall is moving in this direction or moving towards or away, whatever it is. Now what is the frequency? First directly he receives direct frequency, noted about that. Forget about wall. Whatever is the frequency produced by the source, here the observer receives the same. Why? Because both are at rest. Both are at rest, that's why both must receive same frequency. Both are same. Now second, see, if we consider the motion of the wall, the observer receives reflected frequency. The observer receives the reflected frequency. What is that? First case, here first wall acts as observer. Here the first case. So reflected sound we have to calculate it. So for that purpose first I am considering wall acts as the observer. Observer is moving, source is at rest. Here the observer is moving, source is at rest. So F1 is equals to F naught into V plus x by V. V plus or minus V naught by V plus or minus Vs kada. So Vs is 0, source is at rest. Observer is moving towards the source with what velocity? X. Right? Next condition, wall acts as source and it is the observer. So reflected, the frequency sound reflects like this. During that process, first wall acts as observer. First wall acts as observer. Next wall acts as source. So next case, wall acts as source and observer is at rest and the source is moving in this direction with velocity x. F2 is equals to, what is the frequency received by the wall here? F1, not F0. Here F1 is the frequency received by the wall. So F1 into V by V minus x, because observer is at rest and the source is moving towards the observer. Then F2 is equals to, F1 is F0 into V plus x by V into V by V minus x. F2 is equals to F0 into V plus x by V minus x. Same as it is. Previous condition into manaki, source and observer both are in the same vehicle. This is moving towards the wall. What is the frequency received by the observer? Reflected from the wall. So this is. The second situation, source and observer are at rest and wall is moving towards. If it is away, here we can get minus, here we can get plus, like that. So these are the applications based on Doppler effects. For example, if the source and observer are moving with certain acceleration, starting from rest, so general formula F is equals to F0 into V plus R minus V0 by V plus R minus Vs. If the observer is at rest initially, observer is at rest, if it is moving with certain acceleration, what is the velocity after time t seconds? Initially body is at rest, observer or source, whatever it is, both are at rest and they starts moving with certain acceleration. What is the velocity after time t seconds? Basic kinematics, first equation of motion, V is equals to U plus AT, initial velocity 0, AT, V is equals to AT. So then we can apply F is equals to F0 into V plus R minus AT divided by V plus R minus AT. Maybe any one is traveling with acceleration, any one we have to consider. If both are moving with acceleration, or let us say A1 T1 or A2 T2, depending on the situation, accelerated motion. If the source and observer are moving with acceleration, then it is a situation. In terms of V0 or Vs, we can substitute AT. Or initially they are having certain initial velocity, then directly V equals to U plus AT. Based on that we calculated. This is the accelerated motion of the source and observer. So these are the applications of Doppler effect. Where we can use this Doppler effect phenomena? Where we can use this? Doppler effect phenomena must be useful in case of radars. Sonar, నేను చెప్పాను సోనార్, గాజీ మూవీ బెస్ట్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్. ఇంకా అంతకంటే వేరే ఏం లేదు. రేడార్స్ అంటే రేడార్స్ ఎక్కడ యూస్ చేస్తారు? Aeroplanes receiving signals moving towards or away depending on the Doppler effect phenomena. అంటే దగ్గరకు వస్తుందంటే ఏంటి? Frequency is more. So if it moving away, the frequency is less, depending on that. And it is also useful to motion of the blood in the nerves, depending on the velocity. If it moves with a slow velocity, the frequency is different. If it moves with fast velocity, so it moving with certain more velocity, the frequency depending on the frequencies. అంటే ఇప్పుడు మన నర్వ్స్లో టిష్యూస్లో బ్లడ్ పాస్ అవుతుంది కదా, టిష్యూలోనా నర్వ్స్లోనా? నర్వ్స్లో బ్లడ్ ఫ్లో అవుతుంది కదా. డిపెండింగ్ ఆన్ ద ఫ్లో, దట్ మీన్స్ డిపెండింగ్ ఆన్ ద స్పీడ్ వీ కెన్ క్యాలిక్యులేట్ ద ఫ్రీక్వెన్సీ. సో ఎక్కడి నుంచి పాస్ అవుతుంది బ్లడ్ అనేది? మెయిన్గా హార్ట్ నుంచి. టువర్డ్స్ వస్తుంది, అవే వెళ్తుంది కదా, దట్ సిచ్యువేషన్. సో దీస్ ఆర్ అప్లికేషన్స్ ఆఫ్ డాప్లర్ ఎఫెక్ట్స్. సో దట్స్ ద ఎండ్ ఆఫ్ వేవ్స్ టాపిక్.
ఇంటర్మీడియట్ విద్యారంగంలో అగ్రగామి మన ఎన్ఎస్ఆర్ ఇంపల్స్ ఎడ్యుకేషన్ ఇన్స్టిట్యూషన్. ఐఐటి, జేఈఈ అయినా, నీట్ అయినా తిరుగులేని విద్యా సంస్థ ఎన్ఎస్ఆర్ ఇంపల్స్.